Hello and welcome back to Factorio. My name is EvilGamer244, and today we're going to be continuing our game, to say the least. Anyway, when we left off, we worked on huge production of iron, which just it's so much iron. But we still have more patches to go. We're gonna start working on this. It'll give us. It'll make it so that these aren't spread out by twos. We can just have like the power up here holes, and that way we can get more of these furnaces in at a closer space, to say the least. Yeah, we have huge iron production. So we're good on that. We're getting steel production now. That's good. We can start working on making steel, like making more steel, because we have surplus of everything. So we can start working on that. So we can make 2 of all of this stuff. And that'll allow us to make 3 times the amount of steel. And we can start making more for production. So now we are making 3 times the amount of steel. It's slow, but it's a lot more steel than what we used to have. We can now start working on making or not working on it, we can just do it. Steel axe, I made 2 of them now because they run out eventually, and I want to have more. Anyway, so now we are going to start working on well, we need to get this researched, so then we can research plastics, and that'll allow us to get a bunch of other stuff researched, and we can start working on building a ton more stuff. But plastic is something we would need in order to get that. So I'll cut back once it's done. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put more of these in, just so that I can speed up my production like a ton more. We're gonna put in 4 of them. So we are currently making some science stuff. Yeah, not much else to be said. If you basically, I'm just gonna, while this stuff is being built, I'm just gonna say it right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Help make it grow a little more. It would be great. Basically, just kind of more of the usual stuff people would say, like, I got a channel, you should subscribe because I would like to grow, and that's basically what I'm saying. Anyway, alright, we have increased science production by a factor of 2, so we now produce twice as much science, and we can start using up all of these. In my original base I made, I currently have, my science production is like, my science, basically, it goes through 8 of them in my, if you see, like, I would load a game and you see a ton of these, basically, in that, I end up, I'd play through in that game and I would just kind of I would end up making science that would go on both ends, and I had this many on in that save. Currently our science production is a little short, so we're gonna add another one of these, that way we can continue with our science production. But having it laid out like this makes things much better, and also having it laid out like this for the green science, this will allow us to make, if we need to, we can add more of these, and also if we need to make more of these, we can just keep on moving this over. So just make 2 of these and make some of these. We need more iron. Might as well just go up here and grab some from the massively overfilled amount of iron here. Our production is pretty gosh darn high. More compilations of when I say, So, we're gonna use these inserters but we need this science in order to produce that. So, we can start producing that science soon, once we get plastics researched and all that. So much, Alright, so now we're basically just gonna make this and that. This will continually make science. So we get more science and we start to produce more than what we lose here. Currently we are starting to dip in our science production, but it's fine for now. Alright, so this will split and go into here, and this will go into here, but we need to make these underground, that way we don't interfere with these. So we can, actually the best thing we can do is put these underground, and then that way this will go over that. We are starting to produce more of those materials. Wait, not 2 of those. There. So we'll be able to make another one, and iron production is much higher now. We're gonna start working on making, actually, after we research plastic, we're gonna start working on making a train. And a railway we need is logistics 2 and engine. Engine is 100, and logistics 2 is also 100. So we will be able to get those pretty quick. Science production is much higher than any other production I currently have. So much I'm not gonna lie, I say a lot. Way too much. Alright, so this will produce our... Wait. Yeah, okay, that's right. This will produce our science. It's obvious now. I feel stupid for saying that. This will produce our science. It's obvious, but okay. So, now we have more science production, which will go into the science things. And we currently are making more science than what we have, what we're producing for green science, but for now we can maintain, we can keep all of this science, since we have a storage chest that will allow us to maintain science. We are We are, as in the Portal song, making science. So we currently have no defenses around the entire base. There's no way that we can possibly stay secure. But we have no threats apart from these guys up here. Alright, so we can make 5 of these, and then we'll bring those all the way, we'll pipe it from up here down to about here. That way all of the oil will be piped into one pipe, or into one containment chamber, or one. Alright, so we are now producing oil. We have put pump jacks and pipes of all of this oil here, and we're now starting to produce a bunch of oil, and it's all being pumped into here. So yeah, we have such terrible amounts of it. Like the amount of oil is minuscule. Sadly, we don't have any other sources around near us except for this one thing, so we're gonna have to use what we got. We won't be able to do much for production currently due to the sheer fact that we can't produce anything with such little amount of production here. We barely can do anything, so we're just gonna have to live with it. We currently have more iron production than what we need, although it is starting to dip. We can just go ahead and place down more resources. We are also having way too little for copper production, so we're gonna make, sorry, let me rephrase this. We're gonna start our mass relay of copper production, which will it will make a ton of materials for me, and this right here will go in, and we'll be able to put the, excuse me, I didn't sneeze, so whatever. We can go in and put this stuff down on here, and we can go ahead and take these out because we can start using these instead. Yeah, we can put them in between here because they've already got spaces on them, so that's good. But we can go ahead and start making a ton more of these, and we have ran out of bricks. No worries, we got brick production up here. It's freaking fantastic. It's super quick. Man, we got a lot of bricks. We got good power, so that's good. Good as that. This will allow us to get much more production for copper. Now we are currently nearing our end for this video, which will mean that we will currently be ending the video soon. That being said, before we end the video, let's just go ahead and get our first amount of plastic done. Or actually, sorry, we can't do that in the amount of time that we have. But let's just get our first amount of copper with the new systems that we have implemented currently. And let's also, oh wait, hold on. Turn these around. Oop, that's done. Alright, we can work on logistics too. And yeah. Alright, so we currently have production for copper much higher now, so that's good. I'm just gonna title this video, and the title of this video is probably gonna be like, Factorio Alright, so copper production is much higher now, and with this thing we can have all of it be on the right side because reasons. Although it would be easier if we had it on the left side, having it on the right side allows us to put something on the opposite side if we ever need to, which will allow us to make things go a little bit more productive. It'll be just better for production in general. But we can go ahead and fix some stuff here. But currently in in Factorio, we are doing much better, to say the least. Better is just not the best word to use. We're doing good for a start. I've been doing Factorio, like I've been playing it for a while. It's pretty fun. Again, title of the video. So we can, well, I guess we can just start working on plastics in the next episode and trains. Like, comment, subscribe, also share the video. That also helps get the word out about my channel existing, because it's hard to get noticed with all these other YouTubers. But anyway, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye bye.